Kate approached me and asked, seeing my face, "Who is this?" I said, "One of those two wolves that helped us in the forest." Kate, "My God, I thought it was one of those werewolves. Why did he do this? Such an animal is out of place." Despite the pain, Myriam raised her head and showed Kate her teeth. Jolien turned to us and said, "Keep him quiet, let's see what can be done for her." I said to Kate, "Catch that werewolf, take something with you so that when he comes back, he won't have anything to worry about." Kate, "Okay, I'm sorry James. It's not your fault." As Kate joined John and Kayak, John came towards our car. And seeing Myriam lying on the ground and my face, he first became worried and then angry, his white teeth ready to attack me. Myriam barked and growled. However, John did not calm down. Jolien adjusted the camera on his face, and then slowly began to trim the hair around the wound with scissors and said, "Try to keep it calm, as much as possible." "I will try. So that it does not hurt." I turned to Myriam and said, "Hold on, Jolien will help you." John, this time calmly and worriedly, stood watching Julien's work. I picked up the gun to take a look at the situation of Kate, Kayak and the werewolf. Kate had arrested him with Kayuk's support. I joined them. My feeling warned me that we were being watched. Kate had handcuffed him. He motioned for me to help him get into the car. We grabbed the werewolf's hands and feet and lifted him up and walked towards the car. Kayak was careful of his slightest movement and kept making a muffled purr. When we put him in the car and closed the door, Kayak also calmed down. I looked around. The heaviness of his gaze bothered me. But I couldn't find the place and its owner. Kayak and after a while, Kate joined Jolien, Myriam, and John. Myriam was resisting the transformation. I asked, "Did you remove the bullet?" Jolien replied, "No, it can't be done with these tools and this light, but for now I stopped the bleeding. We need to take him to my office soon. He's lost a lot of blood." Kate and Jolien carefully lifted him up. Jolien turned to me and said, "Go inside, help us put him in the chair. Let's get out of here soon, I don't feel well. Something is bothering me." After putting Myriam down, John also wanted to get in. I said, "Come with Kate and Kayak, please. She's not feeling well and there's not enough room in the car right now." Myriam barked softly. John walked to Kate's car. We set off immediately. I kept looking at Myriam in the mirror. Jolien had noticed my behavior towards her, but he didn't say anything. We arrived at the office. Jolien went inside and came back with a wheeled stretcher. We put Myriam on it and took her into the building. When Jolien left us for a moment, I said softly in Myriam's ear, "If you can resist and not turn, and if you can't, you can trust Jolien completely. I have to go, just be careful that John doesn't do anything to himself." Without a word, I left the office to take Kate and I to the police station to take the werewolf. When I got to the car, Kate had thrown her clothes over him. "Kate, I'll handle it. Kayak Bahama, you stay here." I said, "Thank you. I hope he gets better." "Me too." When Kate left, I quickly went back into the office. Myriam was still a wolf and Jolien had removed the bullet and was dressing and stitching the wound. When she saw me, she smiled and said, "The danger is over," very resistant and calm. A wolf with courage and bravery. I looked at John and smiled. Jolien went to wash his hands. John and I went to her bedside. I said quietly, I'm really glad you're saved." "Haven't you seen Kate? You're so stupid, it's all my fault, I shouldn't have asked you to come, and I forgot." Myriam barked softly.